This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Armada. It is a 2008 Nissan Armada SE. It's a 5.6 liter V8. It's two-wheel drive. It's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. It has 39,000 miles. Basically, salvage titles on theft recoveries are very common, even though they're not damaged. This is just one of those. Insurance company doesn't want to assume any liability to the next owner of it, so they sell it and throw the paperwork under the bus, and they're lawsuit free in the future. That's why they do it. They've already lost a fortune. Anyway, there's a little animated video in our ads for theft vehicles that explains a little bit better, but that's the gist of it. It's all about lawyers and liability. Never about the car. Anyway, the tires are probably 20% tread, except for the passenger rear, which we had to put on a spare. And that's probably 70 or 80% tread. It's a black vehicle, so it shows everything, of course, but it's still a pretty good looking vehicle. Just some minor high-speed rock chips on the bumper, a few in here, water stains that aren't coming out. We've already tried to buff them out. It's a little rub mark right here. I mean, this isn't it's actually a pretty good looking rig, but you're talking to a crazy OCD guy who notices everything and blows everything out of proportion. So to me, for an 08, it's probably a 5 out of 10, pretty average. Trying to look for anything on this side. I see a little ding right here and a ding right here. The driver's side's the issue. It got keyed on 2 doors and into the rear quarter panel. And we had a professional guy who touches up come and do as best he could. We didn't want to add the price of painting that stuff. That would just make it ridiculously more expensive than it needs to be. Spider webbing on the top of the bumper. It's the roof, looking very much like what you'd expect a roof to look like. Kind of like a roof. Let's see. I don't see anything there. This is kind of where the touch-up paint starts. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. He did a really, really good job. He's really good at it. And it kind of goes down here to here. Now you kind of know where it's at. I'm trying to give you every angle I could possibly give, and then to slow down. Anyway, it's nothing embarrassing by any means, but it is there. It does have a kind of a continuation right here under the driver door handle. There's a stain right here. I picture this being just a great kid mover type of car. Let me get the keys out of the door. That would help me start it. It's a kid mover car, like you know, good second car, good vacation car, whatever you'd like to say. Let me open the hood real quick. I'll show you under the hood. Wow, it's getting hot. Already getting hot in Tucson. And there's your passenger fender. It does have a new battery. The stickers that belong on the hood. Core support's perfect. It's a really nice running rig. And that hood is hot. Holy cow. Alright, let's go back here. Pull this seat forward. Here's your third seat. And I can feel the rear air back here. Cup holder back here. AC vents there. functioning nicely. There's a little bit of, I don't know if that's just a little bit of wear, I guess, there. And no, this is not a DVD player. This is Nissan's little gig when you buy a brand new one. If you want the DVD package, buy the screen and it just plugs in, which it really does. So if you wanted that, it's very cheap and easy to do. But people will say, oh, it's got DVD, I see the pictures. It does not have DVD. There's the driver rear window. Let's see the passenger rear window work. That's the passenger rear window. Just so you can see from passenger side, the back seat. Alright. Better pick up the pace. I'm kind of going slow now that it's getting really warm. Alright. There's your door locks. There's your window. God, that switch is so hot I couldn't hold on to it. Get ready for summertime, people. The interior of this thing is really, really nice. Really in good shape. Just some real minor wear. I forgot to point out, in the pictures that my brother took, this little piece was up. We actually had a rubber mallet and a little tool and bent it down and touched it up a little bit. So it looks a little bit better now than in the pictures you'll see. But at least you'll get a good before and after shot, which is kind of better all the way around, so you know what it was before. Alright, let's see. Driver window, passenger window, driver rear window, and passenger rear window. Alright, let's check the mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Alright, let's go to the other window, other mirror I mean. Out, in, up, down. Perfect. Alright, power seat. Back, forward, down, up. Let's do the back of the seat. Up, down, and the seat back. Perfect. There you go. Let's see, we also have tilt right here. And we have pedal adjusting. That works fine. Let's see. These are for the backup sensors. I'll demo those here shortly. Okay, let's get in here. Let's see, AC. Alrighty then. Turn the fan up. And I'm not sure if this thing is nav or if it's I think it's just a radio. Just assume it's radio then. Nissans are like that. I'm not really understanding why they do that. And all that so obviously it works. There's the CD player. Let's see what else we got. We got tow mode down here. That's slip control. That's there. There we go. That's me hitting that button for the slip control down here. Let's see. We have cup holders. Let's see. I guess this is all stuff to adjust what you want to do inside this cup holder. There's some ports in here, I suppose. Yeah, there's some MP3 ports, I believe, in there. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Let's try let's see if we got this. Where's the volume? Oh, there it is. Volume. There's volume. We have cruise control on and off. Alright, so everything works. Radio's working, everything's working in here. Let me turn the fan down a little bit because it's blowing me out of here. AC works. There's your rear controls here. I can hear that working. Now it's on. Turn this down. There you go. Alright. Let's see, turn that radio off. First thing I want to check is that's off, so now they're on. About half the time, backup sensors never work. Just like tire monitors, so let's see what happens. Hey, everybody. We have a winner. Let's turn this off. That's off. They work. All right. Well, see? We're making money already. Let me turn that cruise off. So there's the numbers. You need 39,660 miles. And according to my brother, who just took this thing down I-10, it runs like a champion. It's a bummer that it's got that scratch in the side, but we did a pretty good job of dealing with that, so I don't think that should really matter. The money you're going to save buying it from us due to the salvage title from theft is huge. Anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, in order to get plates and to get insurance, it has to have a restored salvage title. Right now it's got a salvage title. To do that, we have to take it to motor vehicles early in the morning and stay with it till it's done. That could be 10 minutes or 10 hours. We charge $200 for that. 50 goes to the state, 150 goes to us, and that 150 covers those days when our guy sits there and stares at this thing all day. There's also $250 dock fee, and there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you're lucky enough to be from Alaska, where your state tax rate is 0, all you're going to pay is 2% tax, plus whatever plus the dock fee, plus the restore fee of $200. So if you're from Tucson, our state tax rate is, let me jump on it here for you. Nice. This thing runs great. Anyhow, our tax rate here in Arizona, our state tax rate is 7.1. So add our 2% city tax to that, you're going to pay 9.1% here in Tucson. If you're in Arizona, 9.1% plus $250 dock fee plus $200 to restore. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, nothing else. Unless you want us to have us restore the title. If you don't want us to have us restore the title, you don't want to add the $200 for that, please make sure you call your local motor vehicles, get a first and last name of the person you're going to strangle if they're wrong. Tell them you're bringing them an Arizona theft recovery on an Arizona salvage title with a bill of sale. So you're going to bring them the vehicle, a bill of sale, and an Arizona salvage title. There are no receipts. There's nothing that was replaced. Nothing going on here. This is just exactly what it is. So please make sure that they know that, and make sure you get a first and last name. And if I were you, I'd record the conversation because they will tell you something, and then you'll get there and you'll go, "Oh my God, why didn't I do the $200 thing?" It's only happened a couple times in the last 5 years. Both times, not near Arizona. Once was New York, and twice was Illinois. And they wanted receipts for whatever was replaced. They couldn't believe how great the car. One was an Escalade, and the other two were F-350s. They couldn't believe how unbelievably in good condition it was, and how could it be a theft recovery without any receipts for what was stolen, and blah, blah, blah. There are no receipts. Nothing was stolen. Just the car itself. So, just make sure you got that going on for you. I don't want to see anyone have to ship it all the way back after shipping it somewhere else. All this vehicle's issues are cosmetic. If you can get over the scratch on the driver's side, the little ding over the door, a couple water stains, here and there, then you're going to be very, very happy. I would suggest if you're going to drive a long distance, like out of state, more than 300 or 400 miles, so you get a couple tires. 3 tires probably would do it because the passenger rear is fine. If you go to discounttires.com, find the Tucson branch at Princeton Oracle, ask for Sheldon. He'll use our tax number so you don't pay taxes. You'll find some tires together, and we'll arrange for it to get the tires on before it ships out or before you come to drive it home. Just give him your credit card. He does it all the time. He did it twice today for us. It's very common. He knows you're calling, and that's it. Make sure you get a deposit in. Once we have a deposit, your name will go up on the website with deposit received. We'll say thank you to whoever you are, your name. All right? Thanks very much, and be safe.